Hello everybody, it is me, Maya, and today I have finally got it. This is the Curate This book, made by one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, Mariah Elizabeth. And today I'm going to be starting a new series and I'm going to be making it. Also, just so you know, I will be posting regularly. Like I said, if you didn't see my unboxing birthday gifts, watch that one. I'll link it in the link description below. You have to scroll down a little bit, but you'll find it. But I'm not going to be on an upload schedule exactly. I'm just going to kind of be uploading here and there. So I will be posting full-length videos. So be in tune for that. So, so if you do not know what Curate This book is, Curate This book is this book that, like I said, one of my favorite YouTubers, Mariah Elizabeth, made, where it gives you a list of prompts. For example, this one says, curate a dialogue. You would have to follow the prompts and use that. So it gives you a little bit more stricter rules on art, but it also is really fun, and I'm so excited to have one. And you can also decorate the front and the back side, which is probably what I spent most of the video doing today. So I'm excited. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to be, you can use any art material, but I'm going to be using mostly my colored pencils. So Curate This book by Mariah Elizabeth and you can color this. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Like Mariah Elizabeth, I love rainbows. So I'm going to start coloring this section in a fun rainbow color. So obviously you got to start off with red. It's more of a pinkish red. Some people get upset when I do rainbows and then I put pink, but I'm doing pastel rainbows, so pink is the best option. Yes, I know there is pastel red, but pink is better. It goes on so smoothly, you could tell that they were, Mariah Elizabeth, when she made this, took a lot of time to make sure that it actually, can, art materials can stick to it. And I'm so excited to be starting these. I have wanted one for so long. This is the original Curate This book. She has made 2 more after this one. So, I got this for my birthday, like I said earlier. So, trust me, this new series, I'm going to love. So, the orange is very light, but that's okay. I'm going to continue doing the rainbow with the yellow, like this. Just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do this middle section in a second. I'm going to do this section first to finish off the rainbow. And I'm making more of a pastel rainbow. I like pastel rainbows a lot better than bold rainbows. I think they're both pretty. But what I'm planning to do is that I'm going to make the book part pastel, and then the Curate This book, this bold text here, I'm going to make that bright rainbow. So, just to make it, pop out a little bit more than the background. So, I'm going to get my blue out, and we're going to color this section, like so. And also, if you didn't already know, I have another series called Craft With Me, where I do a bunch of easy art and craft ideas. And that is a series also inspired by Mariah Elizabeth series, Art Things to Do When You're Bored. I take a lot of inspiration off of that series. And this pencils need to be sharpened. Let me sharpen this real quick. Alright, I got it nice and sharpened. As you can see, it has a lot better tip now. So I'm going to color this section. And now for the bottom, I'm going to use my favorite color, which is purple. I need to find a purple. It's kind of surprising, purple is my favorite color. I don't have that many purple colored pencils. And I use colored pencils a lot. My 2 most common art supplies I use is either paint number 1, because I love to paint stuff. And second, probably colored pencils. So I'm going to shade this in, like so. I think this one needs sharpened too. All my pencils need sharpened today. Alright, so I finished the background. This is how it looks so far. If Can you see that a whole lot? Why does it just look white? Huh. Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Okay, the bottom gets a little faded out on camera, but in real life you can see it pretty good. Now it's time for the bold text. So, like I said just a second ago, I'm going to make that in bright rainbow. So, the first thing I need is a bright red. So, like this. This red is very similar to the other red. I just don't have a lot of reds either. Reds and purples are like my colored pencil ones. I just don't use those colors a whole lot. So I'm going to color, I want it to really stand out against that rainbow background. Coloring, we're coloring. So far this has actually been really fun. I was so excited when I got this too. If you saw in my unbox my birthday gifts, you know why. Now, and obviously, I won't finish all of the creator's book in this one episode. I may get to 1 or 2 pages, or we may just do the front and back cover today. We'll probably just do the front and back cover, and then save the first page for the next episode to curate this book. Because this is going to take me a little while to complete. And I don't want to make the video too long for you like I did my birthday gifts. And the funny part is, even though the video was long, I still missed a box, so I'll show, but you got to see most of them if you watch that video. Now I'm on to the yellow. We are coloring this in. It's already, I feel like, standing out really good against it. Some people say, like, oh my gosh, that's too much color. It's too rainbow. But I'm like, nothing could be too much rainbow. I remember one of Mariah Elizabeth's videos, she made a drawing, because all these people say, oh my gosh, that's too much rainbow. She made a drawing purposely with a bunch of rainbow. It turned out cute, and she thinks it's ugly, but maybe I could do something similar to that, because I use a lot of rainbows in mine, too. Alright, so I finished the green. Now moving on to the blue. I want a really dark blue for this. Like, not purple, but just a dark blue. And, of course, the one I found is going to need to be sharpened. And, by the way, look how cute this sharpener is. It's shaped with a little heart. The only problem is that it doesn't really have its place to store. Did you see what happened? It just literally okay. Wow, bad colored pencil. This is the problem with colored pencils. It's just that they didn't break so easily. But then again, they are pencils, and pencils break very easily too. So let me just sharpen this. Let me try that. Oh my gosh, it is purple. I really did all that work just to get the wrong color. Okay. Is this the right color? Yes, okay. This is what I'm talking about, like a bright blue. I did say dark, but this will work for now. So I'll color those drips in. I really like the drips and the style of this book. It looks very like cartoony and fun. Now I'm going to color this section. Oh yeah, this is the light purple. I need the one I just sharpened to make it bolder than the background. Because we don't want it to be all the same color, because then it'll just fade out the artwork and wash it all out. And that would be terrible. I'm recording, right? Yeah. Okay. I was making sure, because for a second I thought it like polished for a second. Like, oh, did I do all of that and I wasn't even recording? That'd be terrible. Alright, so this is how it looks so far. Oh my gosh, I love it. Now, I'm going to do this section, and I kind of want to maybe make this black here, because I feel like it'll make the rainbow stand out more. So, color that. So, I'm just going to color like a, should I color like a regular pencil? Yeah, I'm going to color like a regular pencil. Because I don't want it to be, I know I just said there's nothing that's too much rainbow, but maybe if I color like that, that would be too much rainbow. So this is going to be a regular pencil. Like so. And I'm going to take this light chocolatey color. This color is so good for desserts. It's so like caramel. It's amazing for caramel. And for this spot here, I'm going, what color do I want to make that? I don't know if I want to do rainbow again. I think there's too many colors. I just can't pick one. I think I'm going to do, I'll just do blue for this section. I don't know what else to really put there. Let me get it more so that way you can see what's going on. I love coloring things too. When I was like 5 and 6, I loved coloring, and then like 7 through like 10, I didn't like coloring that much, and now I love coloring again. It's just a cycle that will never end. Alright, so now the last part, I'm going to color this section black. This is black, no, that's purple. Doesn't look like black though, but if you look very closely on the side, it says purple. So I'm going to color that black, and I'll get back with you. Alright, so I have done this front cover. It is completely finished. I have the black with the rainbow. I hope you guys like it, because I really like with the pastel rain in the background. Now I'm going to move into the back side. Even though it is the back, I'm probably not going to put too much work into this one. I'm just going to color kind of this in a more basic color. So I probably won't do anything like super intricate. However you pronounce that word. So let's just paint it pink and purple. I love these two color pencils because you go like doo super easily. So I'm just gonna color the background pink and purple. So I'm just gonna kind of make half of it pink and half of it purple, and then just kind of scratchily setting it down. This is just kind of explain what the book is and how to need help getting started on the book. So I'm going to read what this says in the back. This book is an outlet for creativity. It is a way to let loose and explore different methods of curating. Each page includes a different prop to guide you through your experience. Curating this book will have you writing, doodling, stamping, cutting, imagining, collecting, journaling, and more. I know, my reading voice is just so spectacular. Like, it's just the most incredible thing you've ever heard in your life. I know. People tell me that all the time with my very inquisitive voice. But anyway, so I finished the pink side. Now I'm going to very similarly do the purple side. Purple. And also, what I forgot, in case you guys were wondering what I forgot to show you in that birthday gift unboxing video, I forgot to show you the one of the bags because it was kind of hidden and I kind of forgot about it. But it had a Bats Maru plush, a Hello Kitty shirt, a Hello Kitty jewelry kit, and I think some slime. So I may show that in a short pretty soon too. But that video is it's a pretty long video. It's like 40 minutes long. So, but I would recommend watching it because it's super fun to curate, and I hope you guys like it too. So, but anyway, let me stop talking about my own videos and get back to this book. So the purple is kind of having like a little bit of reaction. I didn't see this with the pink, but it's kind of like little spots. I don't really know why. Maybe just be this colored pencil. Because I think it's just kind of the lead breaking off a little bit too. But I just kind of noticed that I thought it was kind of weird. Now, I'm not making the back very neat that much because it's just the back side. You won't see it that often. But I'm just going to make it pretty. So, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. I'll cover that up in a minute. So, let me try not to get it all over the pages, which I kind of already did. But let me just try to take my time and do this carefully. The pink is so light you can barely see it. I mean, can you even see it on camera? I hope so. Oh my gosh, you can barely even see it on camera. Like, you have to have supervision to see it. But in person, it's more noticeable. It's still very light, though. The camera just isn't picking it up that well. Now I'm going to do this little sticky note thing. I'm just going to color that yellow like a traditional sticky notes. And by the way, I love sticky notes. Like, I have like literally 15 packs of sticky notes. I have too many. I have like 10 of the mini ones. one in like a big pack where like there's a bunch of really small ones where they're all together, and then I have 3 really long ones. So yeah, I have about 14 to 15. I have 10 or 11 packs of little ones. I know it's around those numbers, but I'm not exactly sure. So we're just gonna, the good thing I really like about this, because like sometimes when you color over something, like the text, it will disappear. But I like this because you can tell it's especially made for this, because when you color it, the words still show up very well. With paint, it may be a little bit different, but so far with me just using colored pencils, it's worked great. Now I'm just going to kind of paint the tape this kind of blue color. I think the blue is so pretty. It's not really a sky blue. I would call it like blue, like the original blue. And now it's time for the crayon. I'm just going to keep that pretty simple too. I think I'm going to use some colors I haven't used. I'm going to not paint, but color. 1 red and 1 orange. This is a Silly Scents pen. Kind of lost a scent because I can't smell anything. So I'm just going to paint this handle. Oh, yeah, it isn't sharpened at all. That's probably why no color's coming out. I really need to go through these and sharpen all of them. That way, next time I do and create this book, or anytime I use colored pencils, I don't have to go through all of this trouble again of sharpening. Silly Scents Crayola. These are all Crayola pencils, which I think work pretty well. Some people are like, oh my gosh, Crayola is the worst. I'm like, you know, it's not really that bad. One thing I do not like using that much is markers. Markers just leave a bunch of scraggly lines. Now the paint markers, I just got some of those. The paint markers are really good because they don't leave any scraggly lines anywhere. And it makes it look a lot more neat and more like you actually painted it without having to use real paint. But like regular markers just aren't very good. This is almost dried out too, but I'm still going to use it. And I'm just going to paint the top the same color, well, a little darker. But it's very similar. And that is it. So let me show you the back. This is the back side. It's really hard to see the pink on camera, but it has the pink and the purple with a sticky note and colored. And then this is the front. Personally, I like the front a lot better. Probably gonna spend a lot more time into it than I did the back, but I like all the colors better. But the back isn't too bad too. Well, I'm not gonna do any pages in this episode. Next time I will do it, but I'm not gonna do it this time. So if you guys enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my Playtimes and More Time Play Together. And I'll be posting videos and shorts, so make sure you be on the post to check them out. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.